All right, welcome to Warhammer 40,000 PowerWash Simulator. Let's go ahead and hit start. It says, perform cleaning rites as a tech priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Filth is temporary, honor is forever. I had to practice saying Mechanicus because I didn't know how it was pronounced. Here we go. Land Raider. Forge Temple, Ring of Iron, Mars. I'll make $200 for this. I am not going to read all of the stuff that pops up, so just be forewarned. If you on all of these videos, if you want to read what it says, then you need to pause it and read it and then start it back. Here we go. All right, I'll read the intros. Blessing of the machine rite initiated. Induction. Tech priest, I am your superior. Magos Pertinax Pious. It is to be your sacred duty to cleanse the Imperium's illustrious machines, to appease their machine spirit, and remove any lingering befoulments. To this end, you are to be stationed at Forge Temple 48759, under the supervision of Engineer Tyros 656, and allocated to a Mach 2 Aqua Sancta Arcubius. Order. Your first assignment: a mighty Ultramarines Land Raider of the Adeptus Astartes awaits your attention. Whilst I remain skeptical that a relative novice such as yourself should perform rites on such a venerable vehicle, I am reminded of the words of Archmagus Vulcaneus. The iron once forged becomes the sword. Let us hope this applies to you. So we've got the Mach 2 Aqua Sancta Arcubius as our thing instead of a regular one. So let's see how this goes. I think that I used to play this with the other mouse, and I am not sure, so... Oh, man. Let me lock and load this thing. So let's talk about the news of another game right quick. The Hunter Call of the Wild has an update coming out, and I'm not sure if this is good news or bad news. For people who use my information sheets, it's bad news because it's going to render my information sheets useless pretty much for a lot of stuff going on. They are redoing how, oh my gosh, they're redoing how the class system works, and they are, but they are putting out some cool new stuff as well. A 300 AR, that's going to be sweet. This thing's going to take forever. We will play quite a bit of this today, but if I need to, I will stop and play something else or just end at that point. It depends on how I'm feeling and how my wrist does. This game causes a lot of wrist fatigue, so that's why I can't play it straight through most of the time. And I've had people ask me before, why is it that you You don't just go on and get it done with, and that's why it introduces a lot of wrist fatigue. That's making an odd noise. It's like a spaceship noise. That's pretty cool. Oh man, they've got me with they got me in one of these suits. Y'all, this is going to be one long episode. Wow. Alright. I'll have to figure out how to get back over there and do some more of that in a minute. Let's just go for a quick basic cleaning for now. Get the majority of the stuff if we can. Let's go up top. I don't understand the point of allowing you to buy something at the end of the game and then not giving it to you in the DLCs, like the three-prong one. What's the point of even having it if you can't use it in the DLCs, you know? This thing is impossible. Stuck on something. Wherever this hits, it cleans immediately, though, so that's a good thing, but it just don't hit enough. Basically just trying to take the bulk of it off, and I'll go back and find everything in the list, I guess, and go through it that way at the end. It's just so much on these machines like this. You know, I gotta say, I'm so thankful that there are games still coming out that are single player or have single player aspects and are not just all completely online connected live service bullshit games. This is something that, for me, you know, I wouldn't mind playing with my friends if we were doing this. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that we had one of those. I wouldn't mind playing with my friends, but I like doing this stuff by myself too. And to be honest with you, there's so much about a lot of games that could be single player. Like Diablo should be single player. It shouldn't be that other mess. I'm gonna change my position on the, yeah, let's go right there. Wait a minute. No, right there, that's good. So yeah, like Diablo should have 100% should have single player on it as well. And like Diablo 3 on PlayStation has a single player mode for when the darn servers and stuff are down. You can't do that on the PC version. And then on Diablo 4, you're just out of luck, you know. And it makes no sense to me why they do that. It's not fun for me. There we go. It's not fun for me to have to play with other people and share that experience with other people. I like being able to go through and do it myself. I feel like it's kind of a thing that older generations get that younger generations just don't get, is that things are enjoyable by yourself too. What's this? Battle damage. I'm gonna have to start watching my aunt a little bit more than I have been watching her. She has got to where she will leave things in the refrigerator way too long. I made some food, it's been a month ago now, and she pushed it to the back. I thought I ate as much of it as I wanted, and I told her, I said, if you don't want any more, throw it away. And our refrigerator got to smelling again. Sure enough, I look in there, I have stuff that was made well over a month ago now. And I'm like, I told her, I said, come here and help me. And instead of coming to help me, she runs in there and sits down and she says, I didn't hear you. I'm taking medicine. I said, well, you can take your medicine in a little bit. Get up and come in here and help me for 2 seconds and then go take your medicine. Oh no, I gotta take my medicine right now. And there's no set time for her to take it, just so y'all know. She's just trying to get out of doing anything. But she has gotten to where she is so lazy that she will not throw stuff away. And I literally had white and green fuzz growing in 2 different dishes in there where she pushed them to the back and put stuff over top of them instead of saying, hey, just throw that out or something, you know. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And then for her not to pretend that she's doing something else. She didn't have no medicine she was taking at that time. She did not even have it out. So, no, don't get me wrong, I love my aunt to death, and that's why I take care of her, but sometimes she gets on my nerves so bad I don't know what to do. If y'all wonder what my job with her is, I am supposed to make her get up and take care of herself. That is my job. Is I do help her out and I do a lot of stuff for her. I do a ton of cleaning and a ton of all kind of different things for her. But I usually, if somebody cooks here, I'm usually the one that cooks. But she is supposed to get up and do things herself and clean up after herself and stuff. And she refuses to do it. Anything that requires like going outside or lifting or anything, she's not supposed to. So I do all of that. Any kind of like the trash or anything, it's no question I'm going to do that. But it's like on Tuesdays, if it's raining on a Monday or on a Tuesday, then I'll take it out on Monday if I know it's going to rain. But like on a Tuesday, I take all the recycling and the trash out, and so much of this is just nasty and not coming clean. So anyway, she kind of has got used to me doing that, and she thinks that she's supposed to, instead of even putting stuff in the trash where it goes, she thinks that she is supposed to just throw it, like set it on the table until I pick it up, or throw it in the floor even until I pick it up. And she does this crap on purpose. And Nameless can probably tell you that she will purposely do things to make the house just nasty and disgusting, so I won't invite anybody over. And before my ex left, I had an ex that lived here for 8 years, and before she left, one day she had cleaned up the kitchen, and my aunt literally goes in there and takes the clean dishes and sets them out and puts stuff in them and sets them all over like it hadn't been cleaned up. And then it says, look at all these dishes that y'all dirtied up, but we caught her doing it. And I said to her, I said, what in the hell are you doing? I said, we just cleaned all those dishes up. What are you doing? Oh, you know, and she swears that never happened. But yes, it happened. She reminded me of that Andy Griffith episode where Andy and Opie mess up the whole house so that it won't look like Aunt B's not needed. That's what she was doing, but she doesn't want anybody to come visit, is what it is. And she's let this house go to the point that we need to hire somebody to come in and actually redo our entire house about. I'm actually I have been trying to get her to just let us sell the house and find us another place that we can manage. You know, with my health conditions as well, it's hard for me to get down and like replace a floor or something, and I'm gonna have to replace our kitchen floor because of the stuff that she's done. When I wasn't here, she completely let our kitchen go straight to hell. It's just, that floor is in dire need of replacing, and she don't want to hear nothing about it though. And she'll say, oh, that takes money. Well, you know what? You shouldn't have messed it up. You should not have ever allowed it to get messed up like that, and maybe you wouldn't have to pay for it to be fixed, you know? It's not hard to keep something nice. But I do all I can. rest of my family just does not understand the hell that she puts you through. And I do mean the hell she puts you through. My mom understands, I think, somewhat, but she won't put up with her. We are 77% clean, y'all. How long are we into this? 26 minutes, that's all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do my tweet live. I never done that, so. There we go. If my wrist is hurting after maybe the next one, I don't know. I don't know how much of this I'll be able to take in one day, but if my wrist is hurting whenever it starts hurting, if I still have time to stream, instead of I've already done my guitar practice today, so instead of doing that, I'm thinking of playing some Prehistoric Hunt. I would like to get the 700 on there. Now, this goes more along with the other game that I play of the Warhammer series. It starts with an I, Invictus or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's kind of like a RTS, Diablo-ish RTS game. It's pretty cool. I do like it, but I can't remember the name of it. I've not played it in a long time. Thursday, by the way, Final Fantasy, Thursday, Final Fantasy Rebirth. I've not played any of it. It will be a blind playthrough. I did not play the demo because I want to play it else or by myself without trying to know what's going on already. I already know what's supposed to happen. I have a large feeling. Now, I will say this. I read that they pulled a weird one and that they actually set it up so that they have set it up so that what they had going in the last or the ending of Remake, they have actually changed some of the scripting of it a little bit. So I honestly don't know what to think of that. That's torture trying to get that. It really is. It's torturous trying to get stuff like that. Just places that need getting. That's track, it's not engine armor. What the hell is it talking about? Can I make this thing open up? some of these places, good gosh. Wow, I'm just like, what the heck, man? Come on. Get in there. There's got to be a way to do this better. It's a little bit ridiculous how it is. Let's see if that's wood, that's glass, metal. That's what you're supposed to do. I'll clean that later. Let's just go back to that. Ooh. That. Right there. Man, I'm to that point where it's going to take forever to get this stuff done, I think. Oh, hey, we got that part done. Ooh, we got a little bit over here. I can't get off. This is a hard one. I think this one's going to be more time consuming than most of the others. Well, than the other DLCs, I should say. This one is just really, really time consuming right here. So I'm going to try to do this one as a single episode. So it might go an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I am feeling the wrist strain on it already, unfortunately. It's just a repetitive motion of trying to get this crap done, and they just make them worse and worse every time. I don't know why they do that. All right, that one is done. They try to see how much they can outdo themselves to see what can be tedious. We be more tedious than this. Yeah, let's give them this and not let them use the darn stuff they've already unlocked. You got to go with this thing because the others just won't do it. It will take certain stuff off, but once it gets to that certain point, it ain't taking no more of this mess off. I don't know why. Oh my God, I got the track clean. Oh, we got it. So I'm a little bit confused. I thought we were actually working for the bad guys, but this, I think, is a good guy one. One of the Ultramarines. This is a good guy vehicle. I don't know all the lore of Warhammer, but I do think that this is a good guy vehicle. Space Marines are the good guys, and their colors are blue and gold, so I think that that's what this is. The bad guys are black and green, I think. Well, they're red and all other colors too, I think. I know we all play all these games where they kind of glorify war and all the warriors and stuff, but in all honesty, I wouldn't wish war upon anybody. The fighting, the death, the pure torture it puts people through and stuff. I just pressed. Some of this stuff is just way too tedious. ACG. Wow. This thing is just horrible. CG, if you're playing this on PlayStation, I do not recommend this DLC. There's no way you'll ever finish it. How you doing today? This is one of them. If I wasn't streaming it, I would take about 10 hours to do. Try this one again for a minute. Maybe being right up on it will help. Oh, we're 99% clean. All right, that's done. See if I can do a little bit more with just this. Hey, cool. Go up another one. Way back there at the back, but I don't have access to get it any other way, really. I think I'm going to have to move this thing forward a little bit more. Right, we got that. I see it, but how the heck do I get in there through it? You know, I've still never used that, but I've had somebody tell me all about it, but I've never used it yet. I'm seriously thinking that my aunt and I are going to have to start doing that, though. All right, let's look here. Engine fuel induction cover. We got All right, wherever that is, that right there. Okay, we got that. Skid plate. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Skid plate smoke launchers. Alright, y'all know the drill. If y'all see it flashing, you need to let me know. That right there is one of them. Which I, of course, don't see. Skid plate. That. I have cleaned this thing beyond clean, and I see a few things. Alright, we got that. Now the toe ring is that part right there. I seen it up in it well. Toe ring, it's got it. Yeah, it's that part right there. Alright, we got that. Smoke launchers. I don't know what the smoke launchers are. That. Oh, both of them. Alright, that one is done. That one's done. Track armor hatch. I know where that one is. Inner track armor. I know that the other one is that right there. I'll get to it in a minute. The inner track armor's got to be up here. Where at, though? Is it back here, maybe? No, it's not that one. It's that front one there, but... I wonder if it's in front of it on the bottom. Yep, it's right down there. Okay. Track armor hatches is... I know where it is. I just gotta get to it and figure out what's wrong with it. Alright. See if we can figure this out. Oh, there it is. Got it. Job complete. 1 hour and 3 minutes to do it. Okay, open the tablet to continue. Here we go. Check that out. That was a job and a half. I tell y'all what. That was a real job and a half.